Resurrections is a zombie game that I just found out about. And since I do a lot of Michael Zombies videos, I thought today we would go ahead and look at the differences that Resurrections has compared to Michael Zombies, similarities, and some Michael Zombies exclusives, stuff you can only find in Michael Zombies and not in Resurrections. There is a lot of differences, by the way, that Resurrections offers that Michael Zombies doesn't have. So this video should be very entertaining for you guys if you want to check out another Zombies game, and if you guys like Black Ops 2 Zombies, that's kind of what this is focused on. Right off the bat, when you join Resurrections, you're going to notice that it's very focused on being a classic Roblox Zombies games, from the zombies to the music that it provides. You can actually go to the store and buy main menu music, which is really cool. So let's take a look at the differences that Resurrections has to offer. The first thing is that Resurrections has stamina regeneration. You do run out of stamina really fast in Resurrections. Unlike Michael Zombies where you can sprint forever, in Resurrections you actually run out of stamina pretty quick, and it's very annoying if you want to try to get out of a sticky situation. You gotta actually make your character walk to rebuild that stamina. And with this as well in Resurrections comes the stamina perk, which works differently. In Resurrections, the stamina perk allows you to sprint farther and faster, while in Michael Zombies, it just allows you to sprint faster since there is no stamina regeneration. In Resurrections, the Deadshot perk does not allow you to have aim assist, unlike Michael Zombies. The Deadshot perk in Resurrections is probably actually the worst perk you can get in the game, because it just allows you to have more headshot damage as a multiplier. While we're on the perk subject, Resurrections actually offers 3 other perks that Michael Zombies does not have. The first one being Electric Cherry. This allows you to go ahead and zap zombies around your proximity when you reload your weapon. They also have Tombstone, which works differently than actual Call of Duty games that I've seen so far. They took it literally. When you're about to go down and you have the Tombstone perk, what it'll do is it'll make all of the zombies around you turn to stone and blow up. The perk does go away when this happens, but it's basically giving you a second chance. And the last perk they have to offer is PhD Flopper. You can see this perk in Michael Zombies, but you can't actually get the perk. You see the perk bottle in the lobby, and you also see the perk under the ice in the Michael Barrel map. It's a joke in the Zombies community to go ahead and put PhD Flopper in places where you can't get it. But in Resurrections, you can get it. PhD Flopper allows you to go ahead and take no splash damage or no explosive damage from weapons. And the way to get these 3 perks actually is from the Wonder Fizz, which is inside of Resurrections. This is kind of like the mystery box, but for perks. It costs 1,500 points, and when you get it, it'll offer you an unknown perk. In Resurrections, there is a perk limit. You can only have 4 perks. You can't go over that. However, in Michael Zombies, you can have all of the perks that you want. Some other differences in Resurrections is that you cannot have your gun out while you're reviving people. This is a big one, because if someone goes down in the middle of a match, you can't really do anything unless that down person has the ray gun. You're pretty much vulnerable when you're reviving someone. The sliding mechanic is also different as well. In Michael Zombies, since you have no stamina that you gotta worry about, you can pretty much just slide and just sprint through the map. However, the sliding mechanic in Resurrections deals with you actually sliding with your character, and then you can jump after you slide to give you a boost, which is really cool. The knife is different in Resurrections as well. In Resurrections, the knife feels more stable. It feels more sturdy, because when you do knife, it's not proximity. You're only knifing one zombie at a time. In Michael Zombies, when you do knife, it knifes all of the zombies in that general location. And speaking of the knife and how to use that, the buttons for the controls in Resurrections is different. The knife is the F button, and the interaction is the E button, which is something I had to get used to when I first streamed Resurrections yesterday.
You don't use F as my melee, by the way. And we rebuild stuff with E. Bro, I gotta get used to this.
Going back to the perks, something else that's different as well is that Stamina Up is offered as a perk machine inside of the Roots of Corruption map. The only way to obtain stamina in Michael Zombies is through a perk drop from the Panzer boss or from Jerome himself. Resurrections has a different drop that zombies can do, and also pumpkins as well in Roots of Corruptions, which is the Zombie Cash. Zombie Cash is a drop that gives you 250 points. You can make crawlers in Resurrections. Crawlers are zombies that have taken splash damage or explosive damage, and it pretty much blows off their legs and they become a crawler. They crawl on the ground and they become very slow. People would go ahead and make crawlers at the end of the round so they could do stuff and progress the game, while this little zombie is just crawling through the map and not really being too much of a big deal that you have to worry about. The max ammo in Resurrections is very different. It does not refill your current mag or clip. It actually only refills your storage. So in this game, you do have to reload your weapon in order to go ahead and have that full max ammo capacity. The pack-a-punch price is different in Resurrections. The price for this is 5,000, just like in normal Call of Duty. There is reload canceling in Resurrections, which is awesome. This helps you get out of sticky situations weapons a lot. While you are reloading, you can go ahead and knife or continue to run to go ahead and stop your reloading and get away from that zombie, which is nice. And Michael Zombies, you can't reload cancel. So once you are reloading a gun, you gotta make sure there's no zombies around you. Otherwise, you do have to switch to another weapon. There's different difficulties in Resurrections before you start a match. There's practice and normal mode. Normal mode makes zombies 2-shot you, and practice mode makes zombies 3-shot you. The Harvester weapon and the Blundergat weapon are 2 weapons you can get in Roots of Corruption. The Harvester is a melee weapon you can get by knifing 14 pumpkins inside of 1 round, and the Blundergat is a weapon you can get from the mystery box, and this is the Blundergat from Mob of the Dead and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. The Blundergat is really dope. This is an upgradable weapon. Resurrections has blood and gore, and this is an option you can go ahead and turn off in the settings if you guys don't want that. When you do kill zombies, you do see some blood splatter off of them, and when you do shoot them or explode them, you can see their legs come off or like part of their head pop off. Blood and gore is an option I'd like to see while I'm playing zombies for sure. There's no corpse collision in Resurrections. So when you do kill a bunch of zombies in Resurrections, the zombie that's still alive can just walk through the corpses without having to worry about corpse collision. In Michael Zombies, the corpses do collide together, so you could see zombies like stacking on top of each other and trying to get past the zombies that you're killing. Another huge difference in Resurrections as well is that you can only have 4 people play. In Michael Zombies, you can have 6 people play. And the last thing that I've noticed in Resurrections compared to Michael Zombies is that all of the weapons are different. They're all BO2 themed. So if you guys are familiar with Black Ops 2 and the weapons that they use in that, all of that is pretty much in Resurrections. Resurrections is very heavily focused on Black Ops 2 zombies. Let's go ahead and look at the similarities that Michael Zombies has and Resurrections has. They both have a leveling system. You can level up your character inside of Resurrections, and you can level up your character inside of Michael Zombies. And once you do this, they do give you currency, which is pretty cool. And Resurrections gives you tickets. You can use these tickets in the store to buy main menu music as of right now. But it does look like they have a camo option that's coming out very soon, and a pack-a-punch option. They both have mini bosses with perk drops. The Panzer Michael and Jerome on Michael Zombies, and then the Pumpkin Margwa boss on Resurrections. The reason I call it the Margwa boss is because the Pumpkin mini boss inside of Roots of Corruption on Resurrections acts like the Margwa from Black Ops 3. That's kind of how the Pumpkin boss works in Resurrections. There is 3 spots that you have to shoot in order to kill this boss. They both have music Easter eggs. As of right now, Michael Zombies is broken on the giant map, but inside of Resurrections, there's a music Easter egg inside of Dead Town, which is the new map, and inside of Roots of Corruption. They both have unique ways to turn on the power and to power the perks. In Resurrections, powering the perks in Roots of Corruption is done with lore books, which is also used in order to go ahead and get the pack-punch machine. And then in Michael Zombies, powering the perks is really dope inside of Michael Barrel, because you have to turn on the power, and then you have to get fuses and charge those fuses inside of soul chargers to put those fuses in separate perk machines to power them on. They both have Hellhound rounds. In Resurrections, they got the pumpkin creature thingies, which if they do hit you, by the way, it does steal your lore books. I'm just gonna throw that in this video. And then in Michael Zombies, they have Hellhounds in the giant map. They both have custom maps with custom progression, which is really cool. They both have interesting ways to turn on the power, but they also have interesting ways to go ahead and get Pack-a-Punch. Resurrections, it's done with collecting all of the lore books that you need to find inside of the map. In Michael Zombies, you can get Pack-a-Punch from killing the Snowfella boss, the Phase 1. All platforms can play for both of these games. PC, mobile, and console, which is really awesome. I'm pretty sure in the newest update for Resurrections, they just allowed console support. I'm not for sure about mobile as well. They both have the Wonder Weapons, the Ray Gun, and the Wonder Waffle. I haven't seen the Wonder Waffle yet in Resurrections. I do know it's in the game. There's game passes for the Ray Gun and the Wonder Waffle. I don't know what those do. You can't buy them, but since there's a Wonder Waffle game pass, and when you do click on it in the store and go back to the lobby, your character's actually holding it. So I'm pretty sure it's in the game, but I haven't seen it yet. They both have soul boxes. In Michael Zombies, the soul boxes is used a lot in pretty much all the maps. In Lighthouse for power, in Undead Nocturne to fill the teleporter, in Michael Barrel to fill the fuse chargers, but in Resurrections there are soul boxes there you need to fill up as well, which is really cool. They both have a party system. There's a party system that's already in Resurrections, but in Michael Zombies it is being worked on. Here's an image of it. They both have traps. In Resurrections, they got turrets inside of the Undead Town map. And then in Michael Zombies, they got the electric trap that they use quite a bit. And the last thing I want to talk about in this video is the exclusives that Michael Zombies has that Resurrections doesn't have. And the first one being gun customization inside of the lobby. There's a lot of customization in this game, dealing with attachments you can put on the guns to change the stats of the weapon, and also customization with lasers. There's a lot of lasers you can get in the shop with the currency that you get in the game, the coins, and it's really cool to collect all these things and work towards the progression to getting these coins to do so. Michael Zombies has viable endings. In the Lighthouse map, when you do that Easter egg, they do have a viable ending for you to go ahead and do. And in the Mario map and the Halloween map that you can play in private servers, they both have a viable ending as well. Michael Zombies has a boss fight with cutscenes for the storyline in the Michael Barrel map. That is a very cool map in my opinion, probably the best update that Michael Zombies has ever done in my opinion. They got 2 phases for the boss fight, for the storyline, they got a bunch of cutscenes. Michael Zombies offers optimization settings. In the settings menu, you have an optimization tab where if you guys do not have the best PC, or if you're playing mobile or whatever, you can turn on the optimization settings to turn off stuff to make your game run smoother. It'll help optimize the game for you for a better gaming experience. There are private servers with admin commands. This is very helpful for doing YouTube videos in Michael Zombies. I can join a private server and use admin commands to give myself God mode or perks or weapons, points, whatever I need to do in order to make a video on the subject that I want to make. Michael Zombies offers the Blizzard Matrix Wonder Weapon gear. This is the newest gear you can craft inside of the Michael Barrel update, and it replaces your grenade slots. You throw this baby on the ground and it pretty much acts like the Gersh device from Call of Duty. Michael Zombies has monkeys in this game, which are called friends. This is a very unique concept in my opinion. So instead of just having the wind-up symbol monkey like in all of the other Call of Duty Zombies games I've seen so far on Roblox, in Michael Zombies, they're your friends. So it'll take someone random from your friends list and you throw them as the monkey. Really cool concept. Deadshot gives aim assist. We did talk about that already. There is a wide abundance of maps in Michael Zombies compared to Resurrections. In Resurrections, we got 2 maps so far, and in Michael Zombies, there are 7. And most of the maps in Michael Zombies do offer a bunch of Easter egg steps or some things you have to do to progress throughout the map. Michael Zombies shows when the end of the round is coming, when it's near. There will be skeleton emojis that pop over zombies to let you know that these are the last zombies of the round. Resurrections does not do this. And the last thing is that there is crafting. Most of the stuff you have to do in Michael Barrel in order to progress, you have to find parts and craft it on the crafting bench. That goes for the personal zipline harness and for the Blizzard Matrix Wonder Weapon gear. And those are all of the exclusives that I've seen in Michael Zombies compared to Resurrections. So let me know what you guys thought about this video in the comment section down below, and try out Resurrections for yourself. I would like to do more stuff on this game. Hopefully the devs are still at it, keeping up to date with the game. This game has been out for quite some time. There are a lot of videos already out there on how to go ahead and do Easter egg steps inside of the Roots of Corruption map or stuff to do inside of Deadtown. But I just wanted to make this video because Resurrections is one of those games that it is a hidden gem. I'm surprised I didn't find out about this game earlier on. But anyways guys, that's gonna be it for me. My name's GMT, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out guys.